Hey guys, what's up? This is Groove Heaven. I'm going to be doing a tutorial for DDPS, the desertless desert palace skip. A lot of people call this trick the hardest in the game, which if you don't do it buffered, I think it's just as hard as Skip. They're both the hardest trick in the game. But luckily for newer players or bad players like me, this one I think you can pause buffer, and it doesn't work every time. It's not a guaranteed method. It's not like Ocarina, but it is totally possible. You kind of take a gamble, and if you're really just not getting this unbuffered and you want to get a run with this trick, because it is so much faster in DPS, I think this is a pretty decent method. And back when I was practicing this trick a lot, I would get it pretty consistently. Like if I was doing reps of it, I would get it within 3 tries every time. So the first part, you're going to peel off the wall like right here if you're doing from Swamp Palace. And on the way, I break this skull, and then this little like mushroom bomb dude usually comes down on your left, and I just shoot him with a sword beam. I like to get him out of the way. It's slow, but it's safe. And then this is the first damage boost, fire rod damage boost. You just do a quick equip cancel. I put Link's feet like on this bush, so it's just touching, and then you're going to run a little route after the quick equip. Don't just do this, you're going to get damage boosted right back on the grounds where you started, and that wastes time. So I run down left until I hit like the middle right here of this little edge, and then down right, and you should get it if you run that route. And you don't really have to delay it or anything, just... Oops. I'm holding this in a very weird position, because I'm recording this with an iPad, so I'm sorry for the awful video quality, but I just want to show the methods for this trick, and you can work on it. So you can see how damage boost gets us up here. You quick equip to bombs, and then here comes the hard part. So what I do is I go to the edge as far as you can go. If you don't hold the stick all the way, he won't jump off, which we're going to do again quickly in a second here. And I go down until his sword is just, the tip of his sword is just above that little like pebble on the ground. Right in the middle there, you can see it. And then you put a bomb down, throw it straight down. If you throw it like a very tiny amount right, that's better. Like down right. So it's like on the edge. Then you're going to run all the way down here, quickly get him turned right, and then start buffering. And what you're looking for is, let's just try. So we are in the blue part of the bomb between the 4th and 5th flashes. That's, I think, the best part because you can watch it ramp up. And then, if your pause buffering is good, I think it's the 4th frame of when the bomb is completely red that you want to jump. But I could be wrong, it might be the 5th. But what I basically do is I try and buffer 3 times, like 2 more times from the first frame that the bomb is completely red. Because I assume I'm going to mess up at least once. And get 2 frames instead of 1. Or, it's always different and you kind of just have to make a read on it. Unfortunately, the fuse doesn't always look the same. So you really have to kind of take a guess. But if you're good enough, you can watch the fuse and see how many frames go by. And you want 4 frames into the red. So let's just buffer and see what we get. Oh, I was wrong. I wasn't even on the 4th blue, I was on the 3rd. So that was pretty slow, but it looked like 4 frames went by. Oh, and I got it, but I was, I guess, positioned wrong. So let's try again. And like I said before, my hands are in a really awkward position doing this, so I am having trouble controlling this, but... Alright, that was too late. This will happen. This trick is hard. Wow, I can't buffer like this, but wow, alright, I'm way off right now. Like I said, even the buffered method takes a lot of practice to get. It right, but if you kind of take that gamble, I think it pays off a lot. this trick is very difficult to do unbuffered. If you can do it unbuffered, you should do that. This is definitely like beginner's version of this trick. But I think it's so much faster in DPS and so much simpler that it's really worth learning when you're new. If you can get into a rhythm of buffering well, and you can start to get a feel for when you should jump. Oh, and this is like Ocarina buffering, where when you're on the pause menu and you think you're on the right frame, hold right before you unpause, and he'll jump off and catch that frame. So now what we do is you want to dash left and quick equip to Tornado Rod. And this part's weird. I'm mildly inconsistent with this part. What you want to do is hold your sword out and walk kind of slow, not like too slow, and then kind of just like ball out on the Y button when the screen transition happens, and you usually should get it. If you void out, it's not a huge issue. You will just pop up back here. It's just waste some time, but if you're doing this trick, you're saving time in the first place. So, you know, little hiccups don't matter so much if you're not trying to, like, beat a ham plan, which I don't think anyone is ever going to do. But if you want a good PB and you want to do this trick, I think this method really works, and I hope this explained it well, so I'm just going to show you the end. You make this long dash to the left, quick equip to whatever you're going to use next. I do Skullwoods after this, so I go Lantern. Dash up here, and then what you want to do, I don't think you have to sword spin here. Like, I don't think you have to hold your sword out and get the positioning right. You can just walk up to it, and what you're looking for is you're going to stand on, like, the fourth little square from the left. See, there's, like, kind of 8 squares here. You want to stand on the middle left one, and what you want to see is Link's shadow going over both lines, like, kind of going into each square on his left and right. And then you just do a dash slide, and you'll be in. And on this file I have it done, but you're going to walk down left, get the heart container if you want it, and then you're going to walk up to the middle here, and you can see the flash of me merging and unmerging. That's where the portrait is, and you just get that, and then you have done DDPS. So, yeah, just practice the pause buffering. Like I said, it is not 100%, but if you're good at it, you should get it within like 3 or 4 tries, and that can be a huge time save. Thank you for watching. Sorry again about this video quality. I know it's like booty butt, but I hope this helps someone out there. Thank you.